Gosh, my account is banned in TikTok, but don't worry. I'm not worrying anything because that's not earning. I'm not already earning even in affiliate. It's better to make one so that I can earn in affiliate. It's easy to get followers actually. If you know how. But well, because I posted I think two or three videos in one day yesterday that I think and I saw this video. Let's watch it.
So, the United States is currently trying to ban TikTok off the App Store. Now, we all know that this is clearly an attempt to silence pro Palestinian activism on social media, especially because TikTok is one of the most pro Palestine apps out there. It is a platform that has allowed creators like me, who have been creating on TikTok for almost 4 years now, to talk about our struggle as Palestinians and our struggle for liberation. Now, don't get me wrong, TikTok has its own problems, and I have definitely faced censorship on this app, but now these Zionist figures are seeing how much TikTok is really impacting social and public opinion about Palestine. People are actually waking up, seeing the 75 long year truth about the Palestinian struggle for liberation. Or more importantly, they're seeing the 75-year lie that is Israel. And so they're scrambling to try to silence this platform or sell it to an American company that's probably going to be owned by Zionists. And so you see this bill getting passed through the House, and now it's on its way to the Senate. And you already have Joe Biden, who said that if the bill makes it to his desk in the White House, he will sign it. The scary thing about this isn't that TikTok might be banned, it's how much control Zionists have of America. Okay, first of all, American politicians don't agree on anything. Okay, even Democrats and Republicans within their own parties, there's disagreement. But for both parties, a bipartisan agreement that TikTok should be banned, it shows you how much control these Zionists have. That no matter what these Democrats or Republicans actually think, they're getting enough money in their pockets that they just shut up and go with it. They know that they cannot rebel against AIPAC or these Zionist lobbying groups that have a lot of power in DC. American taxpayers should be terrified of the amount of control and power that Israel has in their country. This should be a wake-up opportunity for you guys to realize that Israel is not only occupying Palestine, it's also occupying your Congress. This is what I like to call the Israeli colonization of the White House. The sooner that this world realizes that Israel is just using the Western world, especially America, to continue its colonization and occupation of Palestine, as well as to garner global support for genocide, to continue to justify their war crimes against Palestinians. America has given almost $500 billion in aid to Israel. Like, that is coming out of your pockets. You are paying for Israeli settlers, illegal settlers, on stolen indigenous land to have free healthcare. Meanwhile, you guys don't even have healthcare here. And I'm saying this as an American taxpayer and as an indigenous Palestinian. TikTok being banned is just the headline, but it's time for us to start reading behind the headline to see what's actually going on behind the scenes. Your congressmen and women are not voting in your best interest. They are voting in the best interest of illegal Israeli settlers who are occupying and colonizing stolen Palestinian land. And with that said, if TikTok does get banned, follow me on Instagram for the love of God.
Netanyahu knows me also because some of my videos I tag him. So never mind about that one. But let's continue. There's a YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I already posted the most important videos actually. So if they're going to move in those kinds of social medias, well, it's their end. Yeah. So let's continue to boycott them because actually they cannot find a way. That's why they are doing these ones to ban pro Palestinians that against Israel. And this is the post that I posted.
You're saying that once Hamas leaves, you'll grant the Gazan people food, shelter, fuel, electricity, hospitals, schooling. And if Hamas doesn't leave, then they'll continue to starve and die in hospitals. You're saying until Hamas acts differently, the 2 million people in Gaza are going to be treated this way. And once Hamas acts differently, these 2 million people in Gaza will be treated better. That is exactly what collective punishment is. You're holding them accountable for the actions of others. You may accept that that's what you want to do, but this is absolutely a contravention of international law.
Well, I'll tell you exactly. No, had we pushed them to the wall, we're not pushing them to the wall. We want to open a humanitarian corridor so they can leave.
You're saying civilians can leave, but only through the Rafah border, correct?
Yes.
So they can't come.
Where else?
Your country. They can come into Israel.
one more thing I want to say.
But I want you to address that point. Don't just smile, sir. Respectfully, you're saying you're making a corridor. They can go to Egypt. You're bombing them. You say you want to save them, but they can't come in.
In my post also, I added Africa because they are the ones who is responsible of their genocides also. Not only Europe, Western, but they have something to do about it. Because who rules Western? It's the Zionists itself, right? So, they are the ones who is responsible also. I mean also, excuse me, exhausted of air.
We need to talk about what's going on in Congo right now, something people have started to call the silent genocide. Millions of people in Congo are unalived, so other countries, and especially Western countries like France, the UK, or the US, can profit off of their natural resources, specifically coltan, which is a critical mineral used in a lot of technological devices. Western nations have allowed and funded militia groups in Rwanda and Uganda to invade Congo, and especially those coltan reserves. Men, women, and children are being enslaved.
Would be, I hope I will post these ones. Another reasons why we are on global warming, or they want to melt that ice in the ice land of ice, because as they say, they wanted a more land. If they cannot get it from us, that's the other options. Who owns this earth? Not them, right? Continue fighting, because if we will not, I mean, well, it's our end also, our human rights. So, start to make a video about Africa also, because they are the ones who is responsible at their genocides also, as the Palestinians are. Start to do a video bit to those both Africa and Palestine, in any country that, well, I can say it's also Ukraine. They are responsible of that, because they are giving a fund, $1 billion, those members of NATO. So thank you for watching. Well, I get videos from TikTok, then I will post it to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or I can say Instagram. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, and share so I get my next videos.